Walmart. Well, this is the first thing, wipes. I was almost out. This is all I have. They're necessary for the van life. Yeah. I try to use my paper towels as much as possible, but these are so easy just to take one out, right? Okay. So these are now $6.82, and I remember when they were $4.82, and it wasn't that long ago, but they're necessary. Okay, produce. I got some mushrooms, $2.08. Some people laugh that you remember all the prices. I do, I really do, because I like to watch them go up and down. It's a good gauge on what's going on. I had a lettuce. This was, oops, I forget, $1.78 maybe. I did notice I didn't get any broccoli, but I did notice the broccoli went down. It was $1.48 a pound instead of like $1.78 a pound. So that went down just a little bit. Yeah. What else is in here? Got a cucumber. Now this, I kind of like, this is another kind of a dip. It's honey mustard dip. And if I open this, here's the deal with this one. It's not that expensive. It's only like $2.18. Okay, well, it's still $2, but it's a nice dip. And it's still cheaper than going to a restaurant. So that's the way I kind of look at it. But when I open this, on the day I open this, I want to just use this. I don't want to go with my other ranch dressings and things like that and waste that, because here's the deal. Once I open this, it needs to be refrigerated. So what I do is when I open it, I'll open it for it, and I'll use a little bit for each meal. At the end of the day, I'll kind of park it over here. At the end of the day, I will then get rid of it because it needs to be refrigerated, and I don't want to get sick by eating bad food. So that's why I bought this. I do like it. It's honey mustard, Sweet Baby Ray's. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. I like crackers, but I didn't want a whole lot. So I got these. They look good. Let's see. I know I'm really hungry right now. But I wanted, before I put things away, I wanted to do this. There we go. Whoops. There we go. A little something, something. Okay. Now, okay. Now I'm eating. Cheese and cheese. Extra sharp is what I like, but I also like pepper jack. So, this is the deal. One of you told me in 2 different instances that grated cheese, that they're putting chemicals on it, and it's not good. Okay, so I listened. You even sent me an email about it. I listened, and so I didn't get grated cheese. I mean, I just didn't. I don't need to have grated cheese, but the thing is, I think I have a grater, but I think it's in storage. But I probably wouldn't grate this anyways, because then I have to wash the grater. I know. I'm just not into that. So I think what I'll just do is cut it into little pieces. I mean, I'll try to shave it off just with my knife. There we go. So that's that. I was going to get pickles, but I thought relish would be better. What I do with this, it's just $1.88. What I do with this is sometimes I'll just make like a chicken salad, or if I'm eating tuna, I'll do a tuna salad, and I like to have a little relish in there to make it taste good. The chicken, I got 14. I know. I got 14 of these. I'm tired of running low. There we go. Okay. I bought 4 of these. I just use a lot of them. It's my creamers that I use because I don't have a refrigerator. These are now up to $3.32. They were $2.82, even $2.62, I think, just 2 weeks ago. So these went up. Still cheaper than buying coffee. This is even cheaper than buying a senior coffee by doing it this way. And that's even with my coffee, buying coffee and things. For some reason, senior coffees are more expensive here in Tucson than it was in Flagstaff. Or I got my chicken. What do I got in here? Oranges. I found some really smooth ones too. These are very juicy. Look how smooth and shiny that is. That means it's very juicy. I love these. They're so sweet. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Found another one. Really, see, really juicy. You can almost feel it. For any of your citrus, when you buy citrus, look for them with smooth and shiny. Smooth and shiny. It just looks like it's gonna pop open with some juice. Yeah. That goes for all of your citrus. Okay. 2 of the sweet onions. They didn't have them last time, and I used a purple onion. I did like it. I did, but I did have issues with it. I know, I'm kind of particular with my onion. The reason on the purple onion, the red onion, was when I did cut it, it made my eyes water. Oh, it's not that big a deal. But these don't. And these are sweet onions. They're sort of a cylinder. And I can't stand, I've tried a yellow onion, a complete yellow onion. I didn't even like the taste of it. And maybe that's why before I didn't like onions. Because maybe when I was growing up, we were using those yellow onions. And I don't know if the sweet onions were developed yet at that point. Because it was like 40 years ago. I mean, 40 years ago. 60 years ago, you know? So, and then I found that there was kind of a skin all the way through each layer. There was like a skin on it. And when I'm chewing it, it's like I'm getting skin. And I found it kind of odd. So I still have a little bit left. I'll finish it up. But I made sure I got 2 so I don't run low because Walmart was out of them the last time. So I got 2 of these. Now what I do is I buy small ones. I don't get a great big one because I'm not going to put it in the refrigerator. It will last 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a baggie. I put it in like a little baggie. But then it kind of starts going bad. So, and I don't use onion all the time. So I try to get small ones so I can use it up and then go with a fresh one next. I was kind of disappointed. I eat an apple every day. And as far as Honeycrisp apples, they only had 2. That was it. I don't know. She probably didn't get to it to, restock it. But so I got 2 apples. I'll have to go back. I do like my apples every day. And I got 4 avocados. A couple of them are ready to go. Sometimes I eat 2 a day. And what else did I get? There's one more thing in here. A lime, 1 lime. I just like to have a lime every once in a while. Now, I want you to notice, look how smooth and shiny that is. You can almost squeeze it. It's got a lot of juice. If they're bumpy, they're just, and you squeeze it, I think what happens is the outer is hard or it's thick. But yeah, there's going to be a good lime. Okay, this is what I got at Walmart. Thanks for watching, everybody. I love you. Let's see what's next. I have no idea what's next. Let's surprise me and you, okay? I have a letter from Sandy McKee. Okay, she says, because some of you have been messaging me about vitamins. All of the doctors I've seen over my entire life have all said, each and every one of them have said, taking vitamins is a waste of time and money. They said you should just walk over to the toilet and flush your money. I've also researched it over the years, and all the articles I've ever read basically say the same thing. There's zero benefits of taking vitamins, and if you eat healthy, that's all you can do. Keep in mind, too, that many vitamins are dangerous. Okay. Well, I'm going to disagree. We can agree to disagree, okay? Here's where I'm at, because I've also, I don't really talk to doctors because they don't know anything about nutrition. They're really not taught nutrition in medical school. They're really not. But here's the issue. Our soil is so depleted. What we're doing is basically growing the same crops over and over, and we're not even anymore really rotating our crops the way we should have, farmers did way back. So we have literally run out of a lot of nutrition that's in the soil. Now, I do know that there are many, many doctors who do recommend taking certain vitamins. Okay, I'm not going to list them, but I've read and I've watched documentaries. And I do know that there's this one doctor, my friend, he's Dr. Living Good, and he recommends, and he's a doctor, and he recommends taking vitamins. Steve Gundry, he recommends taking certain vitamins. I do know for a fact that there are vitamins that can help cure tumors, cancer. One of them is vitamin C. That they have done testing that they give somebody intravenous vitamin C at high levels, and it destroyed the tumors that were in this person's body. These are studies over and over. So, I'm not, you say that all the doctors you've ever seen in your entire life say it's a waste. Well, okay, I totally get it, but you're telling me this, so I'm going to rebuke what you're telling me, that yes, I don't think all vitamins are equal, for sure. Some of them aren't made properly, some of them may be too high a heat, something like that. But I do know that vitamins of themselves, instead of just drinking oranges and all the things with vitamin C in it, I think broccoli has vitamin C also, and kale and things like that. But I think I'm just using oranges. If you just sit and drink oranges all day long, that's not going to be good for your health. But if you can take vitamin C unto itself, without the actual food, you can cure cancer. That's textbook. But a lot of the government, the pharmaceuticals, don't want anybody to know that. So taking vitamin C throughout the day. Most doctors, I've seen documentaries. I've seen a documentary about smoking, and the doctor told him, look, if you take vitamin C all throughout the day, but that's what you need to do until you can decide and come up with a plan to really start dosing yourself with vitamin C. Now, I've actually heard some doctors say that there's not one vitamin, not one, that has ever been scientifically proven and documented that it was harmful to somebody by taking too much of it. That the reason that some people say vitamins are crap is because the pharmaceutical companies don't want you to say those things. So, well, I just wanted to mention this. It is controversial, and there are different opinions. But Sandy, I wanted to give you my opinion. I do believe that vitamins are necessary these days, because eating broccoli today is not the same as eating broccoli 20 years ago. The vitamins just aren't there, and the minerals.
Yeah, baby. Goza, goza. Sabroso.
Hi. We'll see how this goes because it's a little noisy. But I'm in Planet Fitness and I'm just chilling on the couches in the black card section. That's where the cool people hang out, right? Okay, well, Sandy McKee also asked another question, so let me address that. She said, Lee, help me. I am having a hard time getting over sugar. She drinks soda, that's kind of her nemesis, just like mine, and she wants any tips that she can to get off the sugar. Well, you know, basically, Sandy, you're going to have to make a commitment. Anything that you need to quit, like cigarettes, sugar, drugs, you know, you're going to have to make a full-blown commitment. That's the only way it's ever going to happen. You have to do that. You have to say no to any of it. Don't let any sugar get into your system. You're going to have to stop it all. Now, I know that there's sugar in ketchup and some of the condiments. I'm not sure how you want to address that. Maybe you'll allow that. I'm not sure. Because you're going to have to cut out so much. But I would definitely cut out soda. Yesterday, I mentioned that I had a Coca-Cola. Yeah, a Coca-Cola to me is like taking drugs. I like it. And it makes me feel really good. I mean, it just like, it excites me actually after I drink it. I'm like excited. I'm like, yeah. And it's mainly while I'm drinking it, it's just so refreshing. And my body sings. It's like, yeah. So you're going to have to basically say no. I usually say no. If you really want to get off sugar, you're going to have to say no, and you're going to give yourself maybe, what I would do is do it for a good full 6 months. That's what I would do. 6 months, get off sugar. No sugar whatsoever. And see how that works for you. It's really an intention. I talked about this on making goals. What is your true intention? Do you intend to follow it? I would write down, get a notebook and write down all of the benefits of not, that you know of not getting any sugar. I would write down what items of sugar that you eat. Is it cookies? Is it cakes? Like you mentioned, soda, but there are probably other things. And then I want you to write yourself a plan. When sugar comes into your mind, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I would suggest, there's a dog in there. I would suggest that you write down, when you do think about wanting sugar, what are you going to do instead? What's the instead? An apple, an orange, yeah, something like that. Don't go sugar-free though. Don't go aspartame, because that is poison for your brain. There was another gal who said that she, one of her things, she eats well, but one thing that she does do is she drinks diet soda, diet Coca-Cola. What diet soda does, especially diet Coca-Cola, what it does is it rots your brain. It's poison for your brain, aspartame. I'm actually allergic to it. I really feel sick. And I become what happens to me is I blow up with gas. I mean, seriously, if I have aspartame in my body, my gut just blows up. And I'm burping, I'm farting, I'm doing it all. And it's actually, it's painful in my belly. So what I want you to do is don't go with the sugar-free. Don't do aspartame. Don't go sugar-free candy. Don't go sugar-free soda. Don't do any of that. It's going to be hard, but you know what? the next time that you then go 6 months and then try a little piece of candy and see how horrible it is. It will shock your taste buds. So there you go. Hey y'all, thanks for spending a little time with me today. I really appreciate it. Yeah, just a little bit of this and a little bit of that today, right? So I hope y'all having a good day, and good things are coming your way, and good things are coming my way too. Life is good, isn't it? It really is. Expect good outcomes. Expect the best for yourself. Be the best you can be, and don't try to be anybody else. Just be you. That's good enough, because we need you. There's nobody else like you. The world would not be the same without you. So till tomorrow, everybody. I love you guys.